So there we go, we've got the same combination again. We could use one of the other combos as well, but this one's probably going to work pretty well. Breed, what do we get? There you go. Easy as pie. Look at that. Hello, hello my friend. It is Monday and we have just gotten the new dragon of the month and the new dragon of the week, being the Wasteland and Cockerel dragons, and we will be going through how to breed both of these dragons. Obviously with the dragon of the week it's quite simple, because if you click the how to button it says that you can only use the smoke dragon plus rainbow dragons, and if we go into the possible results of this cockerel breeding you can see all the possible outcomes here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different outcomes, and the cockerel dragon does have the highest breeding time of all of them. So that's a pretty simple breed that we've got going on right there. But if we look at the dragon of the month being the Wasteland dragon, then in order to breed the Wasteland we need to breed together two dragons that have plant, earth, metal and water. And of course there are tons of different combinations you can use to breed this dragon, because having 4 different elements, there's loads of different combos. You can use commons, rares, epics, but there are certain combinations that will give you the highest odds of getting this legendary dragon of the month. And so the main websites that I tend to use for this are the DML wiki, the DML forums, and my favourite one now being the DML planner, because if we go on the DML planner website here, we just go to the main page, type in the name of the Wasteland dragon, and it will show us all of the possible combinations. And this is a super easy way to see what the best combinations are based on the odds and the AMT, which is the average misbreed time. So you can see from this listing here that the one with the highest odds is this combination here, being the metal plus cottontail dragons. And cottontail, you can also use the Kitsune dragon. In fact, there's a lot of different dragons that have the same elements, and I check these on the wiki. So Arboreal, Celestial, Chestnut, Jiang, Panda, Pineapple, and then of course the cottontail and Kitsunes all have the same combination of elements. So you can use any of those dragons and this will be the breed that you will get, or the possible results that will come out of it. So out of this we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other possible outcomes, and the Wasteland has a 4.17% chance base of being bred. And obviously he's got a 2-day breeding time. This is going to be the best combination that you can use. It does use dragons that aren't the easiest to get a hold of, and this is the same with combination number 2, being water plus golem. I believe other dragons such as the gentleman dragon share the same elements with that one. If you do have these dragons here, water plus golem for example, then these are the possible outcomes. There's 8 possible outcomes altogether. Gives the same odds of being bred, if you bred the panda dragon that is, but the actual average misbreed time will be slightly lower. But again, if we take into account all of the possible outcomes including panda, it will be at 3.85%. So take that into account. The other combination which is highly suggested is plant plus rust, which from the main page it says that this is sitting at a 3.23% odd. But if we actually go into this, this includes 2 VIP dragons. So if you take the VIP dragons out, well not VIP, the breeding token ones, I know what I meant. But if we take those out, then it's a 3.85% chance with an average misbreed time of 10 hours and 30 minutes, which means combination 1 is still going to be better than this plant plus rust combo, but the rust dragon is pretty easy to get a hold of overall, so these are the outcomes that you should expect. So finally, I always try and include a breeding pair that doesn't include any rares or any 3-element dragons, just in case you don't have any, in which case the best one here is listed being as Minotaur plus Melon. So if we open up this one, there's 11 possible outcomes altogether, and if we don't include the breeding token dragons, which you might not even have them unlocked if you don't have any rares or any epics, then it's a 3.13% chance of getting Wasteland with an average misbreed time of 10 hours and 36 minutes. But again, you can check all of these for yourself on the DML Planner website. It's a great site to use. Again, super easy, shows everything that we need, which is mainly odds, breeding time, hatching time, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and these are also all listed on the DML wiki as well on the Wasteland Dragons main page. I'm not sure, do we actually have, yes, we do have the Cockerel Dragon on here as well. So if we're checking through for the Cockerel's breeding pair, which is only Smoke plus Rainbow, then there's 12 possible outcomes, with the Cockerel sitting at around 3.23% with a 20-hour breeding time, which is different from any of the others, so it's not a shared breeding time, but all of the rare dragons sort of boost up the amount of outcomes that could possibly come out of it. So, all things considered, I do not have the chance to actually breed the Panda dragon. So, as a result of that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these possible outcomes for this one, and 6 for this one. And since the average must breed time is slightly lower for this combination, I'm probably going to be better off using water plus golem for this, and plus I believe my Golem Dragon's quite a high level, so that is what I am going to do. If the game wouldn't break like it does every single time. Okay, so here we are. So if we go water, we've crashed again. Is the third time the charm? Oh my, we can actually click buttons. Isn't that wonderful? So, here we go. If we're going to go with this water plus golem combination, you can see the possible outcomes here. We can see that we can't breed the breeding token dragon. We've got the wasteland there. Let's go, boom bang. What do we get? 3 hours, 12 minutes. It's obviously not what we want. We can try this one again because, well, why not? And we do also have Kronos here that I'm going to end up using in a second. But while we're going for the Dragon of the Month here, I also want to point out that it may be important to go for the Dragon of the Week as quickly as you can, because we do also have actually a couple of events relating to this Cockerel Dragon. You can see you need the Cockerel Dragon and the Splotch Dragon to go for the Breeding Blitz event for Libra, and then along with that we also have the Heroes Challenge event, and you can only take part in this event if you have the Cockerel Dragon unlocked. So get this dragon and start the event for awesome rewards. So you need to be breeding this Cockerel Dragon to take part in this event as well. So you're going to want to get the Cockerel as quickly as possible. So even though I really want this Dragon of the Month, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to, in one of these dens, I'm going to pop in the combination for the Cockerel, and in the other one, I'm going to pop in the combination for the Dragon of the Month. You don't have 2 breeding dens, it's going to suck. I guess that is just the way of the game. So here we go, we've got the Cockerel breeding going on in here. Breed, what do we get? 11 hours and 12 minutes, which I believe is not what we are looking for, unfortunately. So we will have to try again for that Cockerel Dragon there. Alright, so I'm back. I sped that one up a little bit just because I want to have a retry for the sake of doing this. So there we go, we've got the same combination again. We could use one of the other combos as well, but this one's probably going to work pretty well. Breed, what do we get? There you go. Easy as pie. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Second try, and we actually got the Dragon of the Month. Oh, feels good, don't it? Well, that was slightly unexpected. I thought we'd have to breed quite a bit. Well, there you go. You can see that sometimes you just get lucky. That was our second attempt on the Dragon of the Month. Sometimes you will go for an entire month trying to breed and it will just not work because it is luck based and having a 4% chance of being bred isn't high. On average, I think it takes about, 50 attempts before you've got like a 60 to 70-ish% chance of having it one of those times, but that still doesn't guarantee that you will ever get it. But it does work. Going for, rebreeding is the main thing. Making sure your dragons are leveled up at least a little bit will boost your odds a bit, but rebreeding over and over and over again is the most important part about breeding dragons. So do not skip that. If you've only bred for it like 10 times, then of course you're probably not going to be getting the dragons that you want every week or every month. You need to be coming back to the game as soon as your rebreeding or your breeding attempt is done and rebreeding again and again until it works out. But that means that we've got pretty much an entire month where we don't have to worry about the Dragon of the Month, and instead we can focus on the Dragons of the Week in this other den. I'm lucky. that I took advantage of the second breeding den when it was on sale, but I usually do not do this. In fact, have I ever bought the second breeding den? I think I bought it once, and this is the second time I've bought it ever. So I'm gonna see if the investment into this on sale second breeding den for 60 days is gonna be worth the £4 investment or not. Probably not, but you know, I will do it this once for the sake of just seeing it, and £4 every like 9 months is not something too overwhelming to go for. But anyway, I hope for anyone that is confused, especially the newer players for example, understand how all of this works. If you've never bred a dragon of the month before, I do wish you the best of luck, but make sure that if you want to get in on the special events for this week, that you go for that Cockerel dragon as soon as you can. Because Wasteland, you don't need him quite yet, but Cockerel is important for this week's set of events. So, anyway, for now, I hope that you get all the breeding luck that you want. I hope you managed to breed the Wasteland on your second try as well. I'm feeling pretty lucky today. And of course we're going to have dungeon and other stuff coming up as well. So get in on that when it's here. And I also hope that your event luck and everything in the castle event and in all of the divine events also went well. Anyway, for now, thank you for joining me. And until next time, I hope that I can see you then.